welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you guys what I've been using lately to hide the grids on my lace. So about 3, maybe 4 years ago, I did a video showing you guys what I use to hide the grids on my lace. So by grids on the lace, I mean the tiny little holes of the lace of the actual unit. I'll insert like a close-up picture somewhere for you guys to see, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I used to use Scarway. So Scarway is a silicone sheet that you use for like when you have scars, obviously, to help flatten them out. And they sell it at like CVS, Walgreens, Target, all that stuff, but it's like $20 for a box of those. And I was searching on Amazon for a cheaper alternative, you guys, and I found another version that is way better for wigs. I don't know about scars, but for wigs, it is freaking bomb, okay? So the wig that I'm going to be using today is from WowAfrican. It is this pretty curly unit right here. She's really long. I'll have all the details and things for this unit down below in the description box, but I've already cut the lace and I did pluck it a little bit more, but it did come pre-plucked and it came with the knots already bleached. So that's always a plus, you guys, but let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I wish I had a scar away piece to show you guys, but I don't have any because I threw them all away because they started getting old. But it is this right here. So this is what the box looks like. I got it off Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave the direct link down below because there's a bunch of different ones, but this is the one that I got, and this is what it looks like, you guys. So it's still a silicone scar sheet, but you get way more. I've already used, I don't know, a couple of these already because I've been using it for about 3 weeks now just to test it and see exactly where to place it. So this is what it looks like, you guys, and you can tear it. It has the little dotted lines where you can tear it and make little squares. You can leave it as long or as short as you want it, and you know you can always cut it and make it fit to how you want it to. I'm gonna go ahead and take a piece off so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and then we're gonna apply it to this wig, okay? So this stuff is super sticky, you guys, so you do wanna be careful with it because it will stick to each other. But this is what it looks like. It's this really thin layer, super duper thin, and it's freaking perfect. So the other one was a little bit thicker than this, or maybe a lot of bit thicker than this because it had like another layer on top. This one is so thin and so flat, you guys, that it's like perfect for underneath the wig. So let me show you guys what the wig looks like without it first, and then I'll put it on and show you guys what it looks like. Where's my earring? So under all of my lights, like, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look like you can really see the grids on the lace, but trust me, if I get super duper close, you can totally see all the little grids right here. And when you go outside, you can see it so much more. And I know that's when people start freaking out about wigs because they just don't want people to know that they have a wig on. I don't really see the problem with people knowing that you have a wig on as long as your wig looks bomb. Like, yeah, it's a wig. So what? Like, I changed my hair so freaking much that if you think this is my real hair, you are crazy. Like, I do get it because when I first started wearing wigs, I was the same way. I always felt like people were staring at my wig like, what are you looking at? They're looking at my wig. My wig sliding back. Is my lace showing? I don't know. Is it lifting up? It's just like, I get it. I get it. But this should help ease some of that tension, you guys, and help you guys be more comfortable with wearing your wigs outside, especially if the lace issue in the grids, because I know, like, that's what all the memes are on Instagram. Like, I can see that little screen door. I can see the screen door in your part, but you're not going to be able to see it with this, y'all. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I apply it. And I like to use my tweezers to get it off because sometimes if you use your hand, it balls up around each other and then the sides get stuck to each other. And when they get stuck to each other, it's really hard to get them apart. So I start it off and then just pull it off and be really careful. Like this. Okay, so I have my hand in my part. I'm going to go ahead and take it. And I like to do it the longer way. I'm just going to put it in place. And kind of like press it in. And then it'll look something like this. And then I'm going to add one more, just because this part is kind of long, I'm going to add one more behind it. So I know a lot of you guys are probably like, that's too light for me. This is too light for me too, but that's okay. You just take your foundation like you normally would and go ahead and tap it right on top. I'll show you guys in a minute. So I put it on. Sometimes you can kind of see like the ends, like the square parts. I'm gonna go ahead and round those out. And what I mean by round them out, I'm just going to cut, like make this part rounder. I'm gonna cut the edges off. So I just peel a little bit of the corner down, and then I take the scissors and I cut it. You guys can see now, it has like this arch to it. It's not just square anymore. So when you put it on, it'll kind of like do the curve of the top of your forehead instead of having like this square patch, if that makes sense. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply it, and I'm gonna take it outside and show you guys what it looks like.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you.
Okay, so I am all done. You guys seen what it looks like in the natural light. This is what it looks like inside the house. I do have all of my lightning things on, lightning and things on. You guys know it's bright in here. And this is what it looks like in here. It still looks super good inside and outside, and you cannot see the grids in my part, you guys. So yeah, I hope this gives somebody the confidence that they needed to rock a wig and not be scared of the screen door in the middle of their part. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you're notified every time I post. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one.